Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for You. This morning we're going to go back to Glorp in VA Smalltalk and we're going to change our table to have a reasonable primary key. Instead of treating the first name as the primary key, so I'm going to take this code off. And you see here I've added this field name ID type platform sequence B primary key, so I'll compile that. So I've got a first name, a last name, and a sequence ID. And then in the descriptor for that, I have to add the lines for ID, which is going to look an awful lot like the other code. And then finally, the class model for EMP, I had to add this code to map the ID. So I've got those three small mods. The most important one is this, where I've added this. And notice the platform sequence is the type. So I'm specifically saying on the Oracle side, I want to use a sequence generator to create a sequence for me, and I don't want to have to worry about that in Smalltalk. So let's go ahead and take a look. What I need to do is I need to drop the table. So I've already logged into my database. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to drop the table. So all the tables for this descriptor I've got, I'm going to drop. So let's go ahead and do that. Now if this is not practical, if there's data you don't want to lose, probably the simplest thing is to use database tools to go ahead and modify the table in place. But let's go ahead and do this. We'll execute. And we go up here and we look up here. It dropped our table. So we dropped the primary key, dropped all that stuff. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create the new table. So I'm going to check to see the sequences are supported in the database. And if they are, I'm going to create the sequence and then I'm going to create the table. So notice the sequence of actions here. Sequence first, table second. So let's go ahead and do all of that in a transaction. Execute this. And we go ahead and we see that it's gone ahead and created that. So it's committed that. So it began, created the sequence, it created the table. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert something into it. So using the same kind of code I used before, notice I'm not explicitly creating an ID. I don't have to worry about that. It's a one-up number on the database side. Let's go ahead and create this, and then we'll go ahead and register it as new and commit it as unit of work. Same code I've used before. And we go up here and we see it created the sequence number, and it went ahead and created that. And just to verify that this all works, let's go open a command prompt, and we'll type in SQL plus. And you can see that I'm being really lazy here. I'm using the system account. And let's do select star from emp. And there we have our first name and last name. You see it's got an ID that's up a little bit. And that's because I tried this as an experiment to make sure it all worked. But you see that it generated the ID for me. I didn't have to do that because it's a one-up sequence number on the database side. So again, very simple. The only modification I made here was to go ahead and modify these three little methods to do the right thing. And of course, I'll put all the code for this in the show notes. And over here on this side, I had to drop the table first. So I did that here. And then once I dropped it, I went ahead and created the sequence. And I created the table. And that's it. I've now got a table with a proper primary key, and I can go ahead and use it the way I would normally use it using any tools hitting against Oracle. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.